Hey geeks, do you love comics, collectibles, and TCG? Well, here at Cardboard Cave, we have the place for you. Pass by Kapitan Granuja Comics and Games and find all your favorite geeky items there. Look for them at Facebook or Instagram or call them at 787-659-7003. A store blessed by Nicole Bolas. Hey, do you like Magic the Gathering? Myself as well loves Magic the Gathering. Well, I have the podcast for you. How about you join us at Cardboard Cave MTG Podcast? We are in all social media and audio platforms that you can enjoy. You can join us as well when we go live every Wednesday at 9. Like that, you can join us, comment below, and we can go ahead and have that conversation together. Plus, after that, we have Commander games and arena content coming your way. So if you love Magic the Gathering as well as we do, just go ahead, look us up as Cardboard Cave Podcast. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Cardboard Cave Podcast. Sorry that last week we didn't have an episode, but it was due to the fact that I was in Florida, so I didn't have my gear, and as well, the studio that I was going to be using was occupied for the time that we would go usually live. And as well, the guys had their personal things to do, so we did not do the podcast last week. But here we are yet again with a new episode with the whole cast of the Cardboard Cave MTG podcast. Remember, you can follow us at Facebook and YouTube and on Twitch so that you guys can get all this amazing content right at the palms of your hand. As well, you can listen to us in your favorite podcast platform. Right now, a lot of you are listening to us at Apple Podcasts. So just go ahead, follow us on Apple Podcasts or any of the platforms that you like to do, and just leave a comment and follow us. Like that, you guys can support us and we can keep growing. And more content is coming your way. This week, we will be recording a new Commander series that I hope that the first episode for you guys will be great. So this Commander show will be exclusively on YouTube. Like that, you guys can go ahead and pass by our YouTube channel. So it will be exclusively on YouTube and on our Facebook page and social media. We will be posting a clip like that. You guys can go ahead and see what goes on in this new show. As well, previously on the last week, I wanted to present to you some merchandise that you guys can find in a small store online that my wife does shirts. So if you guys want your exclusive MTG shirts, just go ahead and find them here at Enphase Comics and much more. You guys can look for your special shirts. Like this one, it says "Only Lands," revolutionizing your mulligan. And as well, the next one is, "Will you pay the one?" Disclaimer, always say no. And as well, I can say to all of you, if you guys do not want the disclaimer portion, we can actually do it without the disclaimer portion. So you guys, if you guys want your MTG shirts, go ahead and check that Facebook page like that. I think we did share the podcast on that Facebook page, so you guys can go ahead and check it out and make your order. So here we go. Let's go ahead and present the whole Planeswalker cast from the MTG podcast. And here we go, the one and only, the master of the dark arts, the one and only JP.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, JP? And then we have our favorite director, nominated for 1 billion trillion Oscars, and not maybe, he has won a couple of them. So here's the one and only Alejandro Orengo.
I'm a lava lamp.
You're a lava lamp. Okay, so quick bit of news, guys.
Wait.
Yeah.
You said the whole cast was here. I was actually expecting Chris to just kind of appear.
Yeah, you know that he appears. You know that he appears like out of the blue, like a goblin. You know, when you play D&D, it's like a random.
You're just walking around in random encounter. You get stabbed by Chris.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're missing Chris. I think that he probably is still or in his class, or probably he is asleep. One of those two.
No. He was ready. He was like getting. He was still in the class. So I'm assuming he's.
Yeah. Probably he's still in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But now, one quick bit of news. You guys know that recently we had the Street Fighter secret layer drop. So that's right now moving forward in pre-orders.
Yep.
And we have mentioned before that Wizard of the Coast is making too much product, and it's being kind of a hassle for us because monetary wise, it's kind of difficult if you want to buy cards, right, or booster boxes. But it's very interesting because today I was talking to one of our close friends, Carlos, and I spoke to him because I remember you guys. I told you guys that I was gonna order the last two pieces for my Shurikai commander. I already did, and I told him like, hey, look, I found a Ristic study for $21, and it's lightly played Japanese. He's like, oh wow, that's really cheap, and I'm like, yeah, I know. It's like you if you want an expensive card, just look for it in another language, and
I
maybe
can
it's
attest to that. I once in during the pandemic, the early
mhm.
days, I bought a Earthcraft
Yeah.
for like $40 when that thing was creeping at 70, and I bought it because I think it was French or something.
Yeah, like I'm super stoked. Like I found one of the old intruder alarms. It was damaged though, so on the back of the card, I think it had like a slight water damage and it got stuck on something. So you will see that they tried to save it, and there's like scrape. The cardboard is like detached, but still it still looks good in the front part. But it's I found it for like $9 Chinese.
You got ripped off.
I know, but the card was going up in price. It was
The
the
card is
cheapest
like
one I.
$11 right now.
Yeah, but at least when I was looking for it, it was not that. Not it,
It
I,
was
there
probably.
was more expensive ones. At least the time that I was looking for it. Um,
Also, why can't you just have future sight like me and buy a pack, get the card that's gonna be like $20 later.
That's true.
Just
That's the
just
that's
trick.
just
true.
just have future sight. It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
simple. Just see into the
it's
future.
true. Yeah, but I've been in playing Magic for a long while, but I'm not gonna say like the most recent. I remembered that when I was like a little kid, I would say like 6 years old. My one of my cousins presented me Magic with a CD, that you could install in the computer to play. I remember I think it was ninth edition that or eighth. I don't remember.
There is no
Um,
ninth. Oh, is there? Yeah, there is a ninth edition. I'm just thinking about the division between modern and yeah.
oh, okay.
But yeah, there is a ninth edition.
So I remember that he showed me how to play, but I was not interested. Hey, look, a random, the one and only stabby grabby goblin Chris.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Chris?
class is pain, and so is well existence, and everything around me. Everything is
Beautiful.
pain.
That's good. So so go fast forwarding. I tried to play Magic around eighth or ninth edition. Thanks to my cousin, but I didn't pay attention too much by that time. Yu-Gi-Oh was there and Pokemon, so I paid attention more to those games,
Mhm.
to those TCGs. Um, I started like playing Magic, like a good Magic was in Cons of Tarkir when the Shocklands came
Yeah,
back.
just around my like the fetch land.
Oh, the fetch lands. My bad. The fetch
Yeah,
lands.
I started around that time.
So by that time I started it, and then I tried to play standard. Didn't understand it. Didn't like it. My first format was Commander, and my first Commander was Scion the Earth Dragon. I was actually building that. Well, not. I did finish the Commander. It was really expensive, but in those times,
Yeah.
um, and then I got to standard. Long story short. But the thing is, guys. So giving a play by play to Chris. So a lot of product, Wizard of the Coast issues with customers because monetary, because too much product. But it's very interesting that we have a secret layer drop right now that is still pre-ordered, and customers have not received the previous one yet.
I
Yeah,
mean, considering there was like one or like a few of them on the secret layers specifically that like were very.
The Stranger Things ones have already arrived because Carlos already got his. Um, but he just told me like, well, that's the conversation why the risk about the Ristic study. The thing is that then he told me like, hey, so I haven't received the previous drop, and I was like, but wait, that wasn't that like 4 months
December
ago? Yeah,
or more.
exactly. And he's like, yeah, we have not gotten confirmation.
The arcane
So
one?
yeah, the arcane one.
Yeah, I
We
still
have-
haven't gotten. I bought that one, but I haven't gotten
Oh,
it.
you bought that one? Okay, so
Ristic study? Of course I'm gonna buy
exactly.
it.
Actually, before buying the Japanese Ristic study, I
Mhm.
was gonna buy and pre-order the single card because it was for the same price. I was like, have it now or wait. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna buy it now. I'm not gonna waste my time. So the thing is that what you guys see this, especially Orengo, that you're here.
Mhm.
Does it bother you that you have to wait so much
I
for this type of product when it's been already more than 3 months that you have pre-ordered the product?
generally I don't buy that many secret layers.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's becoming a thing where they're making so much product that it's like taking too long for them to ship it, especially secret layers that
Yeah.
they do the order when the pre-order is done. So, and I think I pre-ordered my secret layer basically on the last day or the day before because I ordered it like on December. So
Okay.
I'm guessing it's been 3 months basically, like you said. So I don't order that many. So I'm like, well, when it gets there, it gets there. It's like a nice little surprise. I'd rather them take their sweet ass time and give me a good product, because what ends up happening half the time is there's some secret layers that they miss a card because they forgot to add it, and they give you a stupid token as a result, and then like the Helia drama where they basically
Yeah.
gave you the Helia like later on, and it took even more time to get there. It's a whole mess. So I don't know, maybe they're not, I mean, obviously they're not going to cut down on the secret layers,
They
but
should.
they definitely
Maybe they
should.
should.
They definitely should, because it's affecting
That's what I
everything.
was gonna ask next.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
everybody, do you guys think? At least this is what I was thinking when Chris told when not Chris when Carlos told me about him still waiting for the arcane one for the arcane one. I was thinking like, why isn't it better that they put that pre-order phase shorter, and then before mentioning the next one, already start shipping or preparing the product to ship? Because I know that this previous secret layer, the one from Stranger Things, I think Orengo is in the same group as I am for miscuts and damage cards. Not damage cards, miscuts and misprints.
Yeah.
A lot of the people in the group as well have presented secret layers that the cards are crimped, that are the ceiling is on top of the card.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so this tells you that, yeah, you can tell Wizard of the Coast, hey, look, this happened. They're gonna send you a new one, but that does not mean that that new one probably will have the same issue again. So do you guys think, there's two questions quick, like you guys can give you a quick answer like that, we can go to the streets of
New
Nuca
Capenna.
Pena.
New Capenna. And so quick question, do you think that Wizard of the Coast should slow down their production for secret layers and do like a better system for like that people can get their product a little bit much more faster? And as well, do you think that customers are getting a little bit irritated or a little bit bothered that the products are not coming as fast as they're supposed to come? Because 3 months ago or four, they announced the arcane one. Now we have Street Fighter drop coming in, and they're right now in pre-order phase, and then that's going to take what, more 4 months more, like that product comes in, and then they will announce a new one, because they are doing their the zodiac sign series. So right now they're in Pisces, so next one will be another sign. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think, that they should slow down, and do you think that they should do a better, faster process for secret layer?
Yes, but they won't. And the second one, you changed the question. I think it was something else before.
Yeah, I know.
But
Sorry.
I would say they could have a better system, but they won't have it, like, because people are paying for these stupid secret layers, and it's print to demand. So if they get like 10 orders, they're gonna get their sweet money on those 10 orders because printing cardboard is super cheap. So it really doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I mean, you're doing what they're doing. You talked about originally the fact that they used to have shorter windows to buy these things. I don't mind the longer windows because before it was like a 1 day thing, and then they turned into like a week, and now it's like almost like a month sometimes. Or now they have like the astrology ones, which is basically a whole year. I don't mind the longer periods because it gives you time to be like, oh my god, there's a new secret layer. Let me check it out. Okay, that's cool. Whereas before it was like 1 day, screw you. You didn't get a chance to get. Well, you're never gonna get it. And so
Yeah.
I appreciate the longer windows to buy it. I'd rather them take their time because it's like a passive product. You're not like dying to have Ryu right now. So I guess it's fine if they take a while, as long as the product ends up being like ends up being high quality. But it's also not coming high quality, so there's like another bag of worms. So I would think ideally they should cut down some of those super drops that they're doing, but they won't. And it'd be cool if they have a better system, but they won't, unless something very egregious happens. And then like you would have to have like, it would be such a, I can't imagine a royal fuck up unless something like, I don't know, someone goes to an LGS and they buy the new Capenna EDH deck, and then when they open it up, it's just like 7 secret layers bundled in that box, and they don't have like a deck. They just have 7 secret layer drops there. Like, oh, what the fuck is this? I mean, it's like, then they're like, oh my god, guys, stop selling the EDH decks because we screwed up over here. And like every one of them is like filled with Ristic studies from Arcane. Sorry, guys. Like, if something crazy like that happens, then maybe they're gonna like fix their shit. But
we can dream, am I right?
Yes, we can dream.
Look, I say that because I remember back in the day in Yu-Gi-Oh! Years ago, someone opened a box, and when they opened one of the boosters, they got the virus, the crush card virus. Yeah, the one that Kaiba uses. Back in those times, that card didn't exist. When one of them cracked it, they realized that supposedly accidentally they gave a Shonen Jump Championship card in a booster by mistake, and people freaked the fuck out. And that card wasn't released until like a year later, so that card went up like dramatically on eBay. People were bidding like crazy on that stupid card. So I can see a royal fuck up happening because we already saw royal fuck up. They put 2 lands instead of the Nissa they were supposed to give you an EDH deck. So they are capable of fucking up that bad if they keep doing this.
So I have a little thing. Maybe you might not agree, but
Go ahead.
I don't really think they should slow down on the secret layers as much. But like, they should slow down a bit. But wait, am I frozen?
No, you're
No,
good. We're hearing
You're good.
We're hearing
You were good.
Mhm.
Now-
He froze as soon as he
Now-
asked the question.
That's
Yeah,
true.
okay.
When
He was like,
now you're good. You're good.
Okay.
The guys, he wanted it on demand, so he's like, I froze, and then he
I
froze.
Boom. Exactly.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah,
you asked
okay.
for it.
No, okay. So I don't feel like they should slow down as much. They could slow down, of course. The pace, their pacing is like way too much. But what I feel like is they need to time their dates. Like they need to their releases, time their releases. So you threw Street Fighter on February, but like February was like a new standard set. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's coming out in March? Nothing. Do it in March.
Yeah.
What's coming out in April? New Capenna. Don't throw any secret layer. What's coming out in May? Nothing. Do it in May.
Exactly.
Just time your things. You can print to demand, like the print for the standard set, then print to demand the secret layer, then print the standard set and or any other set for that matter, and then the secret layer. Because a lot of these things, I really noticed that they just throw everything at the same time, and it's just really overwhelming.
Yes. It is.
And taking from past Magic the Gathering experiences into account, back when Kaladesh was releasing, if I'm not mistaken, Conspiracy 2 released, and the Commander decks released. So it was three things coming out at the same time, and one of them got shafted, in this case being Conspiracy 2.
Oh yeah, it got really. But to be fair, Conspiracy didn't have a lot of good things in terms
had
of
a-
value
I mean, yes, it did.
at the time. At the time,
You know, at the time, yes, it did.
Mm,
Conspiracy 2 was a lot more value.
I think in retrospect it has a lot of value, but I think at the time I remember drafting and I'm like, this is shaft. This is like all shaft.
I don't know about you, but I played with Leovold and Recruiter of the Guard. I played with money cards.
But
And that
those,
was a great time.
I don't know. I don't think at that time it was like expensive. I don't know.
I
don't
saw,
remember it being.
I saw Recruiter of the Guard and I wanted it immediately.
Of course, because it's broke as shit. Of course.
Who doesn't want a broken card in their
Exactly.
hand?
Of course.
You know.
It's not broken.
So,
No,
Chris,
it's totally
do you have
fair.
anything to say?
I think everyone's pretty much like covered all the bases. It's just I'm on JP's side on this one. Just like, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean you got to slow down. You just got to pace them out better, because if not, I don't know. It's just I'm just hoping I get better quality cardboard. Like every time that Wizards puts out a new product, I'm just hoping it's better quality. So I'm not saying that like yes or no to slow down, more like slow. Please do slow down if you need to. If you don't need to, just time it better. That's like the gist of it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, that's completely right. So, guys, you guys going to see me like this because the camera, this camera is not well posted. So, to be able to control everything, I need to move this way. So okay, guys. So we are going to a new place. It's called the Streets of New Capenna or Capenna or whatever.
It's pretty much. I think it's Capenna.
I think it's Capenna.
Gotta say it like an Italian.
Capenna.
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 Capenna. So here we go. So here we have let's put it like this, a new way to see let me put this big like that I can see how I could see. So okay, so here we are. Welcome. A first look at Streets of New Capenna, where family means business. So here we're going back to that to tribes or whatnot, So we're getting a set again that does 3-color stuff, so that's good. So we're gonna get lands. I like this. So here we go. The streets. This is their logo. These are the emblems that they will be using. This is the one for Commander. This is the one for the standard set. So here are the dates before we continue going down. So Streets of New Capenna story, March 28 from Capenna to April 5. So probably this is just a lore. And then we have the video that they always post for promo that's going to be March 31st. The debut and previews will begin on April 7th. So we will be starting to get previews on April 7th. I do hope that Wizard of the Coast, please, if you're watching us, we did send you an email. Hope you guys give us a chance to preview a card. We don't care. It could be anything. It could be a token.
It's a common.
Give us a
Give
token.
Give us a common. Give
Exactly.
us the ad card. Give us the ad card. We'll take it.
We'll take it. So then we're gonna get card image gallery complete. So that will be probably all the images available to be seen. Or not all of them. I think that there will be like you guys know that if you go to MTG wallpaper on Google, Wizard of the Coast does have a full page with the artwork of the cards of different sets, like that you can download them as your wallpaper. Commander previews will be on the 18th and 19th of April. In-store pre-release. I hope that that day I can actually go. It's been a long time since I have gone to a pre-release. It will be on April 22nd. It will be released on April 28th in Magic MTGO and in Arena. There will be a launch trailer on the 28th, worldwide release on the 29th, and then the amazing 3 events. There will be the Commander launch party, and then we will have game day and store championship. This portion,
That's
it's
the
interesting.
important one.
Yes. Haven't seen this in a list for a long time. So I hope that whatever they're going to be giving as an incentive would be at least a playmat, or cards. Probably they'll do cards.
Hopefully.
So, speaking before we continue,
Mhm.
speaking of this, the in-store pre-release event is the 22nd, and it releases on MTG Arena and Magic Online the 28th. So it doesn't release a week earlier for online.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's true.
This is the day before, which is
So our in-store pre-release event is actually the pre-release. It's the first time you can actually play with these cards.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
They
kind of
really don't care about content creators no more.
No. Don't you pull that bullshit on me. Like
This is a
I
good
don't-
thing. This is a good
Like
thing.
this is a good thing.
I'm just kidding.
This is a good thing.
oh man.
No. It's like people.
Now
people,
I imagine that any content creator that only plays Arena like on stream will have access to these cards before.
no, they won't.
Before.
No,
That's the
unless
problem. They
unless they
haven't
go back
announced
to
anything
it.
like that.
That's
No.
literally what they're doing. They won't have access.
Well,
The whole idea is to try to bring back people to the LGSs,
And
which they
Okay.
fail miserably at capturing
Yeah.
that audience anymore.
a lot of the things is also
Mhm.
like you people who play the game on MTGO and or Arena and get access to these cards a week before start playing the set, and when you go to the pre-release, you already know how the set works.
Mhm.
Even if they go, because sometimes they get their fill playing online, and they're like, "Well, I don't need to go to my local."
Yeah, but if
LGS
you
anymore."
Yeah, that's
if you
true.
know how the
Yeah, you have an advantage, of course.
you have an advantage.
Mhm.
Of course, yeah, I understand that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go. Sorry, before previews continue. This is like probably very short story. Here is the program. I think it's Weekly MTG is where they presented the set and the cards. So let's go start going with the
Lands.
little preview cards. So two
Oh
hard
Lord!
boiled video
Yes.
versions of the cards.
Yes.
So we're going to get full art lands. Each land will be representing a type or a street
I need them.
of the story
Mhm.
of New
Yeah.
Capenna, and it's really I can say that these lands look gorgeous. I love them. They look beautiful.
They do.
I want
Really freaking do.
I want 5 mountains and 5 plains. These
I
are
wonder
gonna be-
why I was gonna do the same
These,
thing.
these are gonna be my Osgear lands.
That's what I said too.
They are-
Damn
they
it,
are- they
you copycat.
I have the better Osgear deck.
Yeah, because I don't try to make my Osgear try hard. Of course,
Yeah,
you're gonna
I
have
have-
the better one.
I have the try hard. The
I-
try
Yes,
hard.
I have the
Let me
try
see.
hard Urza. That's why I try to
Let me
not
see.
make
enough,
everything
Fair
try
enough.
hard.
Fair enough. Yeah, that is
Okay,
true.
okay. So
No,
I
but
want,
it's true. Like it's supposed to be for art, for like artifact decks for sure.
I want the blue and the white, but I don't want that one. I want this one.
Yeah, that one. That one's
I wonder though,
Oh.
are we? Do you guys think we're gonna get like a focus on artifacts this set?
no.
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 It's gonna be tribe heavy.
It's gonna be tribe
Creature,
heavy. Yeah.
creature heavy. Yeah, creature
Yeah.
based.
I just hope that those lands are included in every booster. Wizards, don't be pulling that shit anymore.
Actually, I think that they are.
Well, they better be. They don't. I don't want you to pull the new Neon Dynasty shit again, because those lands now cost money because they weren't printed in every booster.
That's kind of what I actually kind of like that, to be honest.
You want them to be not in every booster?
It's it's not that I necessarily want them to, but it doesn't 100% bother me just because, like, I don't know, they feel special again. It's nice.
Dude, they
Okay,
become
let's
so
see.
expensive. Their lands, they should not be $3.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's insane.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
really didn't care
sorry.
about the
They
Kamigawa
will
lands,
be
but-
only this is not official.
Yeah.
Those are not official on how common these lands will be
Okay.
known on their product, but they say that at least the only thing that has been um mentioned is that these lands probably might get the same treatment as the lands from Kamigawa.
I'm not liking that approach at all. I liked it when they did it in Theros, which was one in every booster, and everyone got their fill, and we all got pretty Pokemon lands. But having them be in every other booster, I can check the prices in TCG. Like the cheapest ones still run like $1, and it's only because they're the quote unquote ugly art. But if you look at the pretty ones,
I'll tell you right now. Let me.
oh,
one
I'm
second.
already checking. You can check. You can put them up right there. Like the
I'll
island,
tell-
the
that's
full
what I'm
art,
gonna do.
the full art island one, the one where they have like the origami, like butterflies or birds. That
Mhm.
thing's like creeping at $2 or $3, and all those stores don't have multiples, so you're gonna have to end up buying from different stores, and that adds up with the shipping. So
Yeah.
it's not even cost effective to try to get like, I don't know, 5, 10, 20 of them, because you're going to be paying like what, 30, 40, $50 for basically. At that point, you might as well, and this is heresy, at this point, you might as well just be
Okay.
buying Secret Lair lands.
So let me go ahead and see if I can.
Okay, that's
put
a
it
bit
here.
of a,
Okay, so look,
that's a bit of a stretch.
the swamp,
Mm,
the swamp is going for $3.90, almost $4.
that's insane.
$2.89 the other art.
It's insane.
The blue one is at $3.73. You can, and still, even though if you buy it for $2, the shipping will get it to the $3 mark.
Bastards.
The planes are going for $2.50 as well. Some of the stores go ahead and do the whole shipping thing.
Yeah.
This land, wow, it goes for $2. Jesus.
Yeah, it's very
Wow,
good land.
a
It's very good land.
secluded. Wow.
So mountain again, they're
I have
basically
like the foil. I think it's like foil etched one. I wonder how much.
That's
that
really expensive, actually. Well, for what it is, it's kind of expensive.
Okay,
this
I
one is
was
going
like,
for
what?
$240.
Yeah.
The one,
It's-
yeah, it's like Orengo said. So some of the ones with the art, the at least the four, yeah, they're still
like I said, the quote unquote ugly art, it's cheap.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's annoying because, and this is a set that I know for a fact people opened in droves. So there is way more of this product, and it's still expensive. What I remember when people were cracking Theros, the latest one, and they had the Pokemon lands, since it was in every booster. I remember I bought a shit ton of those lands of
Mhm.
every color, and that thing was like 50 cents a piece, or even less than that, which is nice because I'm liking the idea of having pretty lands in every set, that it's linked to the set and they look very distinct based on the set. I'm not liking that they're trying to make it an expensive skin that either you have to crack boxes to get a full play set, or you need to buy them online, but they'll be expensive because they're not as readily available as they were previously in past sets. And I know they're just experimenting to see where they can push that boundary. And I don't like that. I liked it when they used to just put a bunch of them in. Remember when they did that in Zendikar? Zendikar, they were just one per booster, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So it was just fine, and that was great. And it was like the return to Zendikar. We were getting full art lands again, even though we haven't gotten them in quote unquote a long time, and it was kind of exciting. Now we're getting it all the time, which is fine. But I don't like that it's so limiting that you're going to get them in every other booster, and you're not even getting them in the stupid bundle, because you used to get them
Yeah.
in the bundle too.
That's,
If you get them in
that's
the
thing that
bundle,
messed with
I'd
me.
be fine. I'd be fine. It's stupid lands. They shouldn't be. He shouldn't be doing this to lands, to basic lands. It's insane. Okay, I'm done.
But money. But
I know.
Hasbro needs
I
money.
get though. I get the
Yeah,
why.
but
it's
the thing
frustrating.
is, it's
It is.
frustrating because look, I understand what Orengo means, because let's put it in perspective. If I want one of the lands that I would like to have for what commander was it I wanted to put these lands on? I think it was, yeah. So the lands that I actually do want for Shurikai are the pixelated snow-covered lands from Secret Lair, and they're going for $9 each. $9 to $8 each, and they're basic lands. We're talking about that they're the non-foil
Pixelated
versions.
lands.
You know, they're only lands. And then these, so they do look gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. So the artists that they choose to make these lands, perfection. But still, you know, having the same treatment as the ones in Kamigawa, it's a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm gonna be fair. We did buy a draft booster box for the store, for the online store, and we did get a bunch. We got like around 15 basic lands of the ones of the full arts.
You got on the higher end, because usually it's, I think, 10 to 12.
Exactly, that's what I thought as well. But we got 15.
That's not bad. You got basically
Not bad at all.
half-ish.
Yeah. So these are the sigils, or let's call them sigils of the of the families. Here's Obscura, there's white, blue, black. We got here Maestros, blue, black, red. Riveteers, black, red, green. Cabaretti, red, green,
There
white.
you go. Go with the Capenna. There you go.
Exactly. You're getting it.
Brokers, green, white, blue. So these are the families that we will be seeing in New Capenna. Here in this MTG set. Capenna, my bad. Capenna. So, and besides that, Wizard of the Coast, you guys, I think that they didn't want it to like make us wait, but we all know that the wait could not be withstanded, because the art on
the wait
these
can't
cards,
be any more painful.
exactly.
Exactly.
The art of these lands, at least the borderless or extended or whatever, are amazing. So the cycling 3-colored 3-type lands are coming back. So we have one for each garden or section of the family. So we have Jetmir's Garden, Rafine's Tower, Spara's Headquarters, Xander's Lounge, and Ciatora's Proving Ground. So these are the normal art, I would say.
Yep.
The normal art ones.
And the normal art in itself already looks amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it looks very good.
They look amazing.
Yes.
But not only that, so these lands will have their extended art. Because these are these are showcase. My bad. These are extended or short. No, these are extended. I'm still learning, because in Kamigawa is crazy. So this is showcase or extended.
These are not extended because it's new artwork. It's showcase.
So it's showcase. Aren't
they have
these the
two
showcase ones?
Essentially, they have 2 showcases, because the borderless for me. Borderless and extended art is different. The second one is borderless. You're right. It's not extended art. It's borderless art.
This is borders.
Yes,
borderless.
because it's not extended, because it's not the original artwork. So it's borderless.
Borderless.
The last one is the showcase, as you
showcase.
said.
Okay,
Yes, you're right. Now we
So-
got it. Yeah,
we have here the borderless lands,
which I
They
like the
look
most. I think, because
exactly.
they got the
I love them.
sigils, so it's kind of cool.
So before we go to the showcases and move forward to the card that they spoiled, what do you guys think about the lands? Do you guys think that this is a good approach to bring back the cycle lands again?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes.
I want more of it.
This is perfect for this.
Yeah, you need to first day buy the shit out of those lands,
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
because people,
Yes.
whoever slept on it on Ikoria, did a grave mistake, because now those lands are expensive. So don't fall asleep again if you did sleep the first time, and buy them. I bought them extended art, and I was being like, I wasn't being so crazy. I was like, oh, extended art, they're like $4. Now I look at them like, wow, I can't believe it. And I bought
How
the
much are
extended
they?
one.
$20 for the
right
one that
now.
I want. 1969 for the one that I want. I was
Yeah.
actually looking at it on TCG.
That's the
Player
thing.
right
That's
now,
the thing.
'cause
They got expensive because they're used
had to build a
everywhere.
new deck.
At the beginning, I guess people weren't like. I mean, it was the pandemic, so I understand why people weren't buying at the time, right? But now people are very aware of how good these lands are, and these these 5 colors, these 5 combinations specifically, are heavily used in Commander.
Oh, yeah.
These
It's fun.
are the very heavily used ones. So
You guys go crazy. I haven't played a 3-color deck in a while.
Okay.
So
I mean, I
Right
always buy
now-
them just to
That's
have
good.
them, but you know,
Right now, the most expensive borderless one
yeah.
is Kachiria Triome. That's the
Correct.
green, white, green, blue, red.
The lowest I
Is-
can get it for right now is around $15 if it's
Yeah,
still near
exactly.
mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I'm-
saying.
Okay.
So they're a couple bucks. They're gonna creep up more. So if you haven't bought the Ikoria ones, buy them now and get these ones too. Get these ones if you can get them for cheap in another type of
Wow.
like border.
I
Go nuts.
actually want to mention they already have the new lands in TCG Player.
Yeah, but on pre-order prices.
No,
which
they yes, of course they're higher, but it's really funny because they're already like equating like the normal lands
Mhm.
to like the full art triomes essentially.
yeah.
Like I don't like I expect it to obviously like down the line just like switch over, so they'll just like be around the same price as the other lands, and then like the full arts are going to be like $15 to $20.
Yeah.
But that's insane. Like this is wow.
It'll crash though.
Jesus.
That's why you need to get them early when the set actually releases and
When
try
they
to like
crash, yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they will
Well,
crash
look at
the
this,
first
look
2
at this.
days for sure.
So a store called A Plus Cards, it's selling a near mint or pre-sale Rafine's Tower showcase for $100.
Yeah, no, of course. That's insane. That's an insane price. You should not.
And
well, you
here's
already know
what-
that.
What Orengo mentioned about the basic lands. Right now, the blue one is going for pre-sale at $6.
Yeah, and
No.
it'll crash, but it will stay like a $2 or $3. If it's
It'll
pretty good.
crash, but it'll definitely come back up again. So
Yes, that's why you need to be like very precarious and make sure that when the set comes out, you eyeball that TCG store and just buy it.
yeah,
very
just
quick.
just
Exactly.
snag it as soon as it hits the floor.
Yes, just snag it. Or local LGS store, go and buy it from a local FGS store if they crack open boxes and buy them from
Mhm.
there. But yeah, get them quick because these lands you're gonna use them at some point in your EDH decks, and they're very good lands because they're fetchable
Yep.
and yeah, great
Mhm.
lands.
So this is the showcase version of the lands. Again, the artwork is amazing. I like the new frame. That frame looks really great and interesting.
Do you
But-
guys think that
Yeah.
because Wizards is Wizards, that when this set comes out, they're gonna do a stupid secret lair drop and it'll be of the original triomes, and they'll make them be part of this because they did that with Theros. Remember, they did that shit with Theros. They made the
did.
gods in the new set, and then they brought back the old gods from
The
all
old
the other
gods.
sets, and they made them as secret lairs.
Uh,
And they did that with Kamigawa. They didn't get the actual legendary lands from original Kamigawa, but they got the hideaway lands, and they put them in beautiful art that shouldn't have been for stupid hideaway lands, but they did that shit anyways. So my guess is they might do that shit with the triomes,
I think so. Yeah.
it's a good
I can see
prediction.
right?
It
I
is a
think
good
so.
prediction.
I could see that
Yo,
happening.
I'm gonna be honest. If it happens, Wizard of the Coast, give us a preview card, man.
Like we deserve it. We deserve it,
We
Wizards.
deserve it.
We
Just give us-
we've been able to predict you. We've been able to outwit you at every turn. You
Yep.
goddamned Wizards.
Yep.
Like we are. This podcast is the Simpsons of Wizard of the Coast.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I was putting a lot of faith in us. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No. We are, JP.
We are. We have to
You
put
know
that
it.
bar there.
Yes, you know it.
But it you know what? It is interesting because I thought that having this new set probably we would have gotten like a collaboration due to the fact that in these past 2 sets we haven't gotten a collaboration with a branded product. Like in Ikoria we got Godzilla. Right now, Gingy Dora's card is still at $50, so it's still expensive.
Yeah.
I thought that we were going to get a collaboration due to the fact that in Strixhaven we were going to get Harry Potter, but it didn't happen. And we all know that it was going to be Harry Potter.
So obvious.
The set, it was too obvious. But I would have liked to see like a collab with this set. I really don't know with what, because what could mix with this set
The
in terms.
Godfather, Goodfellas.
Exactly. I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking
Yeah.
actually about that. So but I really do wish that if they do a secret layer with the other lands and they want to do like a collaboration, I think it would be really great to just bring something like iconic, like Orengo said, like Goodfellas or The Godfather, something really cool.
Godfather would be sick, dude.
That'll be
It
the
would-
weirdest thing ever.
It
It would really
would be.
break my brain if they actually did like
You know
Don
what? It would-
Corleone there.
It would justify Niv Mizzet sounding like an Italian mobster
I
in
mean,
like
yeah,
God of the
yeah.
Yeah.
Lord of the Spark Forsaken. There you
Yeah.
go. I would explain it.
So the other thing that they presented us is Broker's Ascendancy. So the Ascendancies are back. I really do
Yes,
like
sir.
Ascendancies. The ones from Cons of Cartier were really fun. Some of them, not all of them. So what does the Broker Ascendancy do? It's an enchantment, and it says at the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control and a loyalty counter on each planeswalker. Okay, so I need this.
I was waiting for it. I was like, is he gonna read it? He's gonna realize. Oh
He's gonna- hey.
no!
Yep.
Yes. The good thing is cheap, so I need it. So this is the card deck. They gave us both versions, the normal version and the showcase version. So this is really good. I think that this is really interesting that the Ascendancies are back. I really do want to see what the other families are going to do in the board. What do you guys think about this card? Do you guys think that it's playable on standard? I know that that's being me giving you guys a big question because that would be depending on the meta. But due to Kamigawa, do you think that this this enchantment will be added to the meta due to the fact that Kamigawa is modified heavy?
That's interesting. I never thought about the modified heavy. There's a lot of really good green cards from Kamigawa that do get +1 counters and do rely on enchantment. There's this one green card that's the 2-mana creature that gets +1 counters when you cast an enchantment, and whenever you cast an enchantment, it can go from the graveyard to your hand.
Yep.
So you play this. So you play that on 2. You play this on 3. It gets a counter when you cast it, so it's automatically a 3/3. And then it becomes at the end step, it becomes a 4/4. By then, a 4/4 is really hard to remove in standard, from what I've seen, in terms of like not without being just a destroy effect.
It would be a
That's
good
true.
add-on for the Celestia Enchantress deck that's running around in standard. So I guess I could see it, but you would have to add blue. It's a bit slow, but maybe it could still work if you can fit it within 3 colors, which I guess these lands are gonna help be able to create those 3 color decks for sure. Especially with the lands that were introduced in Innistrad, they're gonna help with the color fixing for sure.
Yeah.
So I guess I could see it. I was thinking more in terms of like if someone makes a planeswalker deck in standard using banned colors, it's gonna be pretty dope because
You have so many good removal spells.
Yeah, exactly. In those colors, yeah, for sure. So I think you could be like, well, I'm gonna cast some pretty good planeswalkers. I'm gonna do their shit. They're gonna get loyalty counters. I'm gonna keep protecting them, and it's gonna run out of control, and you're not gonna be able to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see it. Yeah,
Like Vanquish the Horde is still in standard,
yeah.
and that card is like just with 2 creatures already Wrath of God.
Oh yeah.
So actually no, that's wrong. 2 creatures, that makes it 6 mana, which is still really good.
Yeah.
You know, Farewell is a new card that also says bye bye everything except
Sure.
my stuff.
Yep.
You just pick and choose.
Mm-hmm. But people are still using Doomscar too much because those foretell cards are pretty strong.
Doomscar is very strong.
But I guess when they rotate out, which will happen after the new core set, well, then it'll be fine, I guess.
So
Uh,
so you guys do think that this card can do enough in any meta?
I can see it doing just horrifying things in EDH, but I guess we'll wait to see what happens in standard. I guess with the modified stuff or an enchantress deck, that's the closest thing I can see it being very good for. But the good thing is we're getting a cycle of Ascendancy cards, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we go with a little bit much more details in regards of the product. So here you'll find these and many more cards coming with Streets of New Capenna, Streets of New Capenna draft set, and collector booster cards. Boxes, plus a new Japan exclusive compact 10 set booster display. So we will have again the bundles that will be featuring an alternate art promo card and spin down die, theme booster packs with the 5 families, and obviously the pre-release pack that we always get
Wait.
for pre-release. Here
Could you read?
is
Wait.
which part did I miss?
No. The
I
pre-release
think I have
packs. One for each family. That's the thing I wanted to discuss.
Oh, okay.
You get to
Street Capenna
choose your
pre-release
family.
pack. Okay.
Oh, see, you know, last time I remember this happening was like War of the Sparks.
Wasn't that happening as well?
In
In
Strixhaven. Yeah, Strixhaven also had that. Yeah,
Strixhaven had this.
like you get to choose your family, and usually when you choose one, you get the promo card is usually seated towards it's like it says it's seated family booster pack. So you get family focused cards. That's gonna be very, very strong if you know what you're doing with the cards.
That's true.
So you just depending on what you want to play or what you want, because you could also just try to get a specific card. Oh look, Maestro has this a specific rare I want. I'll choose Maestro and maybe I could get it. Like that's very, very key. And also I really do enjoy that mechanic. I started like my first draft ever was Dragons of Tarkir, and you got to choose which dragon family you got to be playing with, and I really do enjoy that mechanic.
Yeah,
for pre-release specific.
It is super fun. So these are the packaging for the draft set, collectors, bundles.
Could you zoom in on the boosters? Those boosters right there.
These?
No, you passed it.
The theme boosters.
The theme boosters that have characters.
Yeah.
Maybe we can decipher what each character is.
I don't know anything about lore, so I'm gonna assume
it's not even about lore. It's just how they look.
Oh, okay.
Just look at them.
Look...
So you got an Obscura guy, because these are characters in the story, and the cards.
Yes.
So looking at them.
Obscura looks like they're gonna have like all the counter spells, and I like that.
Yeah, seems like it. Yeah,
that's gonna be the guys I'm choosing just in case
also,
we get any decent counter spells.
Just in case, look at each one. So Esper is mainly focused on blue. Look at the color. Maestro will be Maestros will be black. You know, and so on and so forth. So the Riveteers, they're more focused on red. It's the center color. So Cavaretti, they're green. They're more focused on green. And the brokers. They're more focused on white. Taking this into account, I'll take this just to say an addition. I have the names of the commanders, just the names, because they were leaked.
Yeah.
The Obscura one is Obscura Operation, white, blue, black. Then you got Maestro's Massacre, blue, black, red. Then you got Riveteers Rampage, black, red, green. Then you got Cabaretti Cacophony, red, green, white. And then you got Bedecked Brokers.
I like
green,
that a lot.
white, blue.
I like it.
I like that they're like they're what's that specific word called? They rhyme, like they go with each other's names, so the names are kind of
they start with the same letter. I think it is.
They start with the same letter, yeah. And with that, you can just kind of start assuming more about what each house each family is about. There's like
Mhm.
obscure operation. They probably are more like something more obscure.
Yeah.
So something more hidden, something more about knowledge, as given
Mhm.
for the blue. Maestros and massacre. They're probably like very
Sacrifice, right?
yeah,
Aristocrats.
something
Mhm.
more. So, no,
Mhm.
I'm thinking something more like smart and ruthless, which is very fitting for the colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Um, we got what was it? Riveteer's Rampage. This being the red. This is interesting because, well, I'm pretty sure they're just going to be a lot more aggressive. Cabaret Cacophony gives me no information whatsoever, except cacophony is like a sound. So
Yeah,
It's
but
musical.
usually when they refer to like a lot of cacophonies in like anything cacophony related in Magic, like tends to be also like somewhat associated with either like demons or disorder.
Mm.
It's what I've like
Mhm.
noticed, like based off of like previous like Magic cards, not necessarily based off of like the what's the name, like the word itself, I suppose, like the
and
definition of the word itself.
the last thing is bedecked brokers gives us the idea of something like equipment and or enchantment based, maybe more modified based, as seen with the +1 counter thing.
Yeah, from the Ascendancy.
So because they're they're getting decked. So
Yeah.
very interesting.
That's really cool. That's really interesting.
I'm probably gonna choose Maestros just just out of the concept itself. Yeah, probably Maestros.
So this is the packaging for the houses. So this is the one for Obscura
Cool.
Nice,
release
I
pack.
like
So,
that.
Oh right, we have the names right there.
Yep.
their names are right there. There you go.
Yes, they've been leaked on
been
the
leaked,
Magic the Gathering
exactly.
website.
So the
They
most
were
interesting.
leaked a while ago, but
So the most
Yeah.
interesting thing is one thing that JP said to us later on, sir. Each Street of New Capenna commander decks includes a collector booster sample pack that will have 2 cards from among what you can discover in Streets of New Capenna collector boosters. So providing a beautiful new card you may want to swap in your deck too. So this is one of the 2
No,
cards at
go
least
up, go up. No, go up. Read the second
what
one.
happened? This one?
Read the second one. Yeah.
Okay, so you can show why your family means business with these decks and at the in-store commander launch parties taking place the 29th until May 1st, which features a promotional version of Swiftfoot Boots, the perfect shoes for getting around the
And
city.
so
now it
now
makes sense.
Okay,
Now it
now it
makes
makes sense.
very
So I was
much
just
sense.
reading. Okay, there.
Yes.
So we thought these cards were gonna come with the promotional pack on
Exactly, but it's not
but
like
no,
that,
no,
which
no.
is actually better because we're getting a commander launch party and we're getting a 2 pretty good staples for free
Mhm.
just for
That's true.
participating. So
Yeah.
remember those days. It was what, April 29th to May 1st, I believe. Which was the dates again?
April
Yeah.
29th until May 1st.
Great. Just go to your local LGS, support them, and get sweet commander staples.
I really
Yes.
want that mindset.
So
I want both.
this means, let me see those dates. Let's check those dates out like that. We can give them.
I
So
need them.
20, it's the
the
last
boots-
weekend
the boots are
of
pretty,
April.
but the
Oh,
stone, man.
Of course.
Last weekend of April is going to be
Yep.
the event.
That's great.
The stone just screams put it in a mono blue deck.
Oh, of course. That screams Urza. Look at that. Look at that blue hue.
Yeah.
Well, you're breaking that mind stone. I'm gonna
you-
break my opponent's
You
mind.
guys, me in my brain is like, Sharkai.
Hold on, I'm actually really curious to who they could be referring to in that art, in that flavor text.
It says the stones, like
storm.
their holders, were drawn to each other, Urza. United, their true power stroke Urza. I think it's Urza. I don't know. I'm gonna take a wild guess.
Because it could, okay, theoretically it
Yeah.
could, that doesn't make any sense because that's the mind stone, not a power stone. If that were like
Okay.
in reference to a power stone, it would make perfect sense because
Okay.
but then again it actually doesn't because Urza and Mishra were like literally trying to kill each other for the power stones. They never united. So I actually would like to know like who they're referencing in that art. I'm gonna try to do my research later.
Awesome.
And if you do that research and find something, just post it in the page like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
People
so
can
then
go crazy.
so it means that you get in the commander party, the commander whatever in May
Yes.
May
So you will
1st,
get
you'll
if
get a
you
Swift
buy
Boots.
Party.
if you buy the decks, you'll get a booster sample pack.
No, it doesn't say that. You can show what your family means visit with these decks in an in-store commander launch party. Does a commander launch
No, no,
party
no, no, no. Wait, wait,
mean
wait.
that you have
No,
to
no, no.
buy that
Like,
booster?
like,
No.
like, no, the
No, no.
collector booster thing
The
is
collector
from
booster
buying.
Exactly.
thing.
You'll get the collector booster if you buy the deck. That's
If you
awesome.
buy the
And
deck,
that's great.
but
And that's great.
this is
Just for
if you go to
participating.
a launch party.
Yes, and the cool thing is you get the Mind Stone if you bring a friend over to that launch party. Look at that. In North America, new to Magic players can join their friends in a Commander launch party too, and events beyond, where bringing a friend gets them a promotional Mind Stone to tap into it.
Okay, so you get the Swift Food Boots for going.
Chris, do you want to be my friend?
John,
Alejandro,
do
do
you
you
want to be my
your
friend?
Actually, no joke. I do have like a
You're
friend. I
you're
can
my
bring
you're
over,
my
like,
friend.
a
We
new-
go.
a new buddy.
There we go.
What's a commander, guys? It's so
This-
awesome.
I don't know what's
This
a
is
commander.
Magic
No, no,
the
no.
Who is
Gathering.
commander?
It doesn't say it has to be a new friend, a new
It
player.
says a new to Magic
New
player.
to Magic player.
Oh wait, no. Okay, then.
I don't
They don't
know
gotta
why.
know that.
It's
They
JP,
don't
just
gotta
shave
know
off your
that.
beard. Nobody will
Yeah,
know.
that's true. That's true. I agree.
That's a great
It's fine,
one.
because
I
I'll
can
be like,
shave.
I'll be
We'll
like,
all just arrive in the store without any without any
Without any
facial hair.
beards.
Just be
That's
like,
great.
sí, ¿qué es eso de un commander? What
What's a
is
what's a commander?
who's commander? Like, is he a cool guy?
ya veo a Carla y a Jill mandándonos unos topos carajo.
Oh God.
But I would be like, you see this box? This box Orengo, like, gave this box to me. Has some cards in it, no value at all.
No value. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what
this
these
is.
cards
Found it
do.
on the street.
I don't know what these cards do, so I want to learn how to use them so they do something, right?
They do something. What is tapping for mana?
Exactly.
I like the fact, if you guys didn't notice, that in the preview cards,
Yeah.
Swift Boots does have the little
Stamp.
stamp, and Mind Stone doesn't.
That's funny.
It'd be kind of
Yeah.
hilarious to just get like the Mind Stone without the stamp, like in real life, but also like it would hurt me if it's like common as hell to get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like mentioned before at the start, so the story for Streets of New Capenna will kick off Capenna will kick off on March 28th, followed by previews beginning on April 7th. So like always, we do follow the previews. You guys will see the previews on our Facebook page. So go ahead and pass by, and as well, I will be starting once again the MTG question of the day. So I will be posting that video as well on our Facebook page, like that you guys can go ahead and answer the question as well. I do MTG questions of the day every day on TikTok, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. So let's go to the next bit of news. Let me see if I can go ahead, close here, and then open here. Let me see if I can put this back to its normal roots. Boop. Okay, so on March 7th, 2022, we had a new banned and restricted announcement. And if I'm not mistaken, it's already live. Yeah, it was already live. So we got on Pioneer, Luris of the Dreams Den has been banned. On Modern, as same card again has been banned. At Pauper,
Galvanic Relay deserved
Galvanic
the ban.
Relay.
Deserved the ban really, really badly.
Yeah. And Disciple of the Vault too.
This Bible of the
I don't-
Vault
I don't-
and
I don't
Expedition
really
map.
agree with that one, but
I
understand why.
mean that's insane.
yeah, I understand why. I'm
Yeah.
I'm an aristocrat player. I understand why when something dies, get damage for 1 mana. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand why it's banned.
I
but
agree. It's interesting though that the expedition map got unbanned because it got banned like 2 years ago because of the Tron decks. So it's pretty cool.
Because
Yeah.
Tron isn't Tron is always going to be prevalent in Pauper, but it's not as strong right now
I guess
from
so.
what I've
Okay.
seen.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
maybe they were like, oh, maybe this will be a good idea. It'll probably be a bad idea.
Yeah, I feel like it will.
I feel like it's a bad idea. I feel
Yeah.
like it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But they're probably thinking, oh, maybe we were wrong. No,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
Yeah, you were wrong. to unban
So
it.
here is one of the reasons why Luris was banned. So Luris play rate was 31% at MTGO. Um, Points to a card that is contributing to the homogeneous, the whatever that big word of the modern
Homogenation.
Modernization. Yeah.
Yeah.
the big word of the modern play experience. There is not a significant enough deck building cost to incorporate it into wide variety of strategies, as is often the case in larger non-rotating formats. There are already strong incentives to include as many cheap and effective cards as possible in your deck due to format speed and variety of the of other pressures. Luris compound those incentives by providing a powerful additional resource that helps to alleviate the weakness of filling your deck with cheaper and often less impactful cards as games go on. For too many archetypes, Luris isn't a trade-off, but purely addicting due to play data, community feedback, and desire to keep as diverse a range of cards options as possible available to players in modern. He has been banned in modern as well. The Let's go ahead, go to Pioneer again. He has been today. On the 7th, 20% on MTGO has been used of this card. Our philosophy for Pioneer is to create the most compelling sandbox built from recent standard formats. As Pioneer continues to grow over time, that incentive of non-rotating formats to pick and choose the most effective cards from each release will become more pronounced, and lures will only serve to accelerate that process in the interest of preserving the diversity that Pioneer is enjoying, rather than waiting for a critical mass in which Luris is problematic and it is banned in Pioneer. Then we go ahead. Let's start talking about companions. While Luris' presence in Modern and Pioneer are large enough for us to act today, the rest of the companions are seeing a play rate that is in line with a diverse and healthy metagame, like other components of their environment. We'll continue to monitor them for undesirable and repetitive gameplay and make individual changes as necessary.
And for Popper, for Galvanic Relay, Disciple of the Vault, and Expedition Map, Gavin Verhey made a separate article
Yeah.
linked right there. But
Yeah, we can go ahead and check it out. Boop.
I mean,
Open the
the,
link. There we
the
go.
reason is that it makes sense.
Galvanic
It
Relay.
makes sense. It makes sense.
It's
Okay.
like Chatterstorm with Galvanic Relay. They were
It's
so
insane.
strong.
It's so strong.
So Galvanic Relay gives you it's the same. If you exile the top card of your library and you may play that card until your next turn. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
During your next turn, you may play that card. So what you did is you could store for the like Popper is very much legacy light.
Mm-hmm.
You could storm off super easily. Galvanic Relay, so damn large that it didn't really matter. Past the turn, if they didn't kill you, you had an assured win because
Oh,
you had
yeah.
all the card in your hand, plus the bazillion cards that Galvanic Relay gave you.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter what type of effect or what type of deck you were playing. If you're playing Galvanic Relay, you probably had a way to abuse it, and it was crazy. The deck that dominated and got banned extremely fast was Chatterstorm.
Yep.
You ran a card from Strixhaven that gave every creature you control, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under control this turn, it gives a +1/+1 counter and haste. so you and it's a 2-mana card.
Yep.
So you play that and then play Chatterstorm and go off and you win.
Oh yeah.
And Galvanic Relay allowed that to thrive even further with more consistency. So you could see there that you could see all the you were looking at the rituals and how you keep on going for the storm, and the storm mechanic itself. It's just the storm mechanic itself is too strong for what Pauper is.
Yeah.
which
Then no
is
matter how
why
much they try and they keep trying,
they keep
and
trying and they keep printing and unbanning things
yeah,
that have Storm in Pauper, and it's just too strong. It's just
Yeah.
it is too strong.
it just doesn't work. I don't know why they keep doing it.
Jesus. So Disciple of the
Shatterstorm.
Vault.
Okay,
there
Disciple of Orengo, do you want to talk about this one? Because
Sure.
I have no
So-
idea why
so I
exactly.
I remember-
understand why.
I
but-
remember ATOG, and I think ATOG got banned, right? Exactly.
Yes,
So
it
ATOG
Yeah.
got
did, it
banned,
did.
and because it was broken, I used to have that deck. You could
I
just
know,
win
I
so
know.
stupidly easy, and then basically Disciple of the Vault became like the other version of ATOG. But the problem is, not that you can store them off, but I believe you can cycle enough artifacts and do enough shenanigans to be able to burn them out pretty quickly. So I guess that was part of it, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe the lands are still available in Pauper. So there you go.
Yeah.
You get the lands as
Yeah.
well, and you're
No,
just
no, not those lands. Not those lands.
no, not those
the
lands.
other ones.
Exactly, the other ones. So
Like,
then when
well,
you
the
when
ones
you
that come
when you,
untapped,
when you take
that's-
those into consideration, all those things add up together to something that just burns out by literally playing lands and playing just really good artifacts, and with also with that card as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's
So,
see the
yeah.
expedition map. Why? Because I have no idea why they would do this.
Okay, so
Yeah.
last time
Tron.
around we banned Bonder's Ornament
Which is
and Prophetic Prism,
Prism's so good.
targeting the Tron decks. Overall, we've been very happy with this. Reducing Tron's power has really opened up the format because the pressure to win quickly or Tron will crush you under its mana and card vantage no longer presents. We would rather live in this strength of Tron than the previous level. See, here we go. What expedition? Let's go to this one. I think this one gives us a little bit much more details on what expedition map was originally banned. Its impact on the Tron deck ended up being minimal. This unban is a little more important in post Prophetic Prism and Bonder's Ornament ban world because Tron can also search for colors they need to help them cast their cards. A minor but relevant gameplay detail. We also think that with this improving people's ability to hit Tron early, but without the mana fixing of Prophetic Prism and Bonder's Ornament, it might help us see different Tron decks than we did before, such as 2 or 3 color Tron decks. Finally, Affinity reach with Disciple of the Vault had been a problem for Tron in the past because of how much it relied on moment's peace.
Mhm.
By knocking Disciple of the Vault, that helps Tron as well in conjunction with this unbanned.
And you're just looking at like cards they were gonna add.
Yeah.
The experimental thing is like when it enters or when it leaves, you could play a card and it can make a dude and sacrifice itself to make a dude. It's just
These are the humans that work with Popper.
the humans you said the way you said that is like,
The humans that work with Popper.
yeah.
So I don't play Popper. I remember that I used to have a Popper deck like a couple of years ago. I remember because I had a Popper deck, a Modern deck, Standard, and a Commander deck. So I had literally had for almost all formats except Legacy. I don't have the money for that. So,
Yeah.
but this is cool. You know, I know that I've seen that Popper has become a very popular format. I've had people talk to me and said like, oh, we want to do like a league of Popper and whatnot. So Popper is actually getting a lot of attention or love, you can say.
Our local LGS for a while, we had Popper for like
I remember
2 months or something, and then it just died.
And then it just died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did it die? Was it the price support? I don't remember.
At the moment, yeah, price support.
Right? There wasn't like an incentive for us to
Like
play.
right now, there's a lot of price support, but not like relatively there is like price support,
Mhm.
but there isn't, and there's promos and everything, but there just isn't like the players for something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
JP, you want to bring it back? You want to do Pauper again?
I need to check if like Tortured Existence is even a viable deck anymore.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh,
I have to check my decks because I'm pretty sure half of my decks don't work anymore.
like your version of Affinity does not work,
No, I know, and
but
my
like
version
there's
of
a still,
blue
but
doesn't
believe
work
me,
either.
yeah, but believe me, there's
I,
a
I can
version of
I
Mono
can check
Blue
for
and Affinity.
Trons. I
Okay.
have the Tron lands. I have Tron lands. Can I use
There,
Tron
yeah,
lands?
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
oh, even if you don't have a deck, like the good thing about Paper Popper is that it's very cheap.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
It
that's the
truly
good part
is.
about
It
it.
truly is. That's why it'd be cool to like start that up again. And if you're saying there's actual price support, it's better than trying to do like a 4-player pod of Commander trying to beat each other up because
Mhm.
it's difficult. Like, you know.
Yeah, it is difficult because I think that like we've gotten to a point that whoever goes to a commander pod, you have to do rule 0. You have to talk about
Yep.
what's going to be in the table
Mm-hmm.
And just
because
looking at the commanders, like we were I was just playing earlier today, and so we sat down. There was a Strefan deck that is basically out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Ayara.
Cheater.
But that's not the point. The point is we had a Yuriko,
Okay. Okay.
and we
Okay.
had Torrens. So we had 3 really like my other like, it's just really optimized. I won't say like the commander itself is like one of the best in mono black, especially considering Yawgmoth and Kirik and others exist. So she's just really optimized for what she does, and it's to take life out. And so if the Yuriko deck is just taking a lot of life, and I'm taking a lot of life, and we're being really fast, the Strefan deck can't keep up.
okay.
And like I mean, we could have just lent him another deck, but he, of course, people don't want to play with their own decks. So, but it's like the power levels weren't there. So I was doing my stuff, everyone else was doing their stuff, but then like we had a precon. So yeah,
Mhm.
rule 0 is very important.
Yeah, rule 0 is very important for commander games, especially if you are playing with other people or people that are starting, because probably if their first commander game is 3 CDH decks, yeah, that's not fun. At least I can say that Shorikai, I think I didn't mention this the last podcast because I didn't have the Shorikai commander. But Shurikai went versus Kennen, Carlos commander. That is it is a CDH commander, and it went really well with only a 10 card upgrade. And when I mean 10 cards, 4 of them were lands, so it was not that much. But you know, in regards to the small upgrade, it did hold up. The only thing is that when we got to the point of a big ass Eldrazi hitting me to the face with Annihilator 4, that's when I started crying.
Well, to be
But
fair, I mean, even if you're playing CDH, man, you get hit in the face with an Eldrazi with Annihilator 4, it's still gonna fucking hurt.
yeah, but with
Yeah.
only
Like-
4 lands,
Sure, I'm gonna exile your Eldrazi, but you know, it's still you still put down an Eldrazi, and I let it happen. You know what I mean?
yeah. But still, it was really interesting that me and Carlos talked about it. It's like how Shurikai with only 10 cards that have been added, it went really good head to head versus a CDH commander. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and Shurikai has been a very popular card in Commander. That a lot of the cards that weren't that expensive are creeping up little by little. How
Like,
popular he
John,
has become.
Shorikai is a CEDH commander. Maybe yours is
No,
not
I know.
built like that, but like
No,
just
I
just
do
say
have
just
the
say
combo.
like
I do have the combo. I
it
still
has
don't
the
know how to use
power.
it.
Yeah.
It has the power. It's there, believe me.
I do have the combo. I still don't know how to use it. So I know I have it because I checked like I bought the cards that Josh Lee Kwai mentioned, and I then checked the other list, and I started buying crazy. So I do have the combo. Still haven't figured it out yet.
Damn.
Understandable.
Because I like Shurikai. I think that's the first thing that I said when we spoke about those spoilers. Like, I need that Gundam. I need it. It's not like I don't want it. I need it.
I need Gundam. Give me the Gundam now.
Yeah, exactly.
It is
Like-
mine.
Like I already seen in Twitter a lot of proxy creators that they already have the token for the 1010. They already have a token for they have a couple already out, and I'm super excited. I'm like, I need that. Like, come on.
I've seen Shorikai as like the angels from the Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh yeah, an Ava. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Jesus, it's amazing. It's gorgeous. I'm just, like I'm already right now waiting for a couple of more lands. I'm only missing 4. Probably of those 4, probably I'm not using one. Though I'm only missing the 4 lands and Kelpie Guide. That's another card that I ordered because I thought I had on my cards, but Kelpie Guide was one of the like popular cards in Strixhaven by the time, so they went sold out on these on my store. And then I did order today, and they already shipped my Ristic Studies, so I'm only waiting for the Academy Ruins to be shipped. So those are the final 2 cards that I'm adding. And plus, if anything comes forth in the future for Shurikai, I will look and I will add because I want to make Shurikai and sadly Joda, because Golos is still banned. But Joda, sadly Joda, making Joda a thing,
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Joda is a really fun deck. We actually have someone at our LGS that like currently plays Joda, and like props. The deck is super fun to play against and super fun to play as well.
But is his Super Friends or is it another version?
No, it's
big
not
spells. All
it's
the
big value.
It's just big things, big
Okay.
creatures, big spells, big sorceries, big planeswalkers, like big things.
Big things. Pay 5.
It's constantly
it's
just
done.
big and scary to play against. to
It's
be honest.
constantly saying, "Okay, you handled 1 thread. How about 5 more?"
Jesus
So-
Christ.
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
As
So
it's-
guys, do you guys have anything else to add to today's episode on the streets of New Capenna and the bans and restrictions list?
we should have weekly holidays from work, so that we can specifically play Magic the Gathering, and our companies should all pay for it. That's what we should do.
Yes. Or Wizard of the Coast or any other brand product. Just give us send us an email if you guys want us to be sponsored by you guys.
Yes.
We're open for sponsorships, and we will provide you great ads if it happens. If it happens.
I can do my dances for the ads. It'll be great.
Yeah. We got cameras and production equipment, so we can do it.
Yeah.
We can do it.
do
So
We got an award-winning director. We got one dude that's great at marketing, and then there's like us.
I got the ideas.
exactly,
Maybe.
JP
Exactly.
and Chris have the ideas. Yeah,
That's great.
that's great. we're a great ensemble. That's how Cardboard Cave keeps growing, guys.
Yep.
It's really great. I do want to say, at least before we say our goodbyes, it's really funny that I'm saying this at 11 p.m. Make a wish. So, I do want to say, guys, that I do want to thank everybody. There's actually 2 people still with us right now, hearing us or watching us. I do want to say thank you to everybody that is listening to us in the audio platforms. Let it be Spotify, Apple, or any platform that you're using to listen to the Cardboard Cave podcast. thanks to you guys, we are growing a nice small community on the audio platform. It would be great and amazing if you guys can join us in our other social medias, that would be Facebook or YouTube. We are currently working on a new type of show for YouTube. Like I mentioned at the start, there will be like Commander games with a twist. We will bring Commander Nights back again. I will start streaming for Arena every Friday that I can. But we are doing our best to grow our community. But it's all thanks to you guys that we keep bringing you this podcast every Wednesday at 8:30 or 9, because depending on Chris class, well, it depends on him that we go live. But either way, it's really great that us four, we're still here and creating more content for you guys. It was a great last year. I know that we didn't do this last time. We did it last year, Commander game, but it was a great last year. I know that it was very messy because every episode was everywhere, but not in the correct place.
Yep.
But right now, if you guys pass by our YouTube channel, all of our YouTube content has new thumbnails. So if you guys just check it out. New thumbnails are already up for the previous episodes. We're just going to do normal thumbnails, like MTG podcast. That's it, like that, because there are past episodes that have already been there for a while. But every new episode will have a new thumbnail and everything themed out of what we spoke that day. So it's really great that we are growing our little small community. So JP, tell me, where can they find you?
You can find me here in the Cardboard Cave podcast. But Christopher, more importantly, where can they find you?
You can occasionally find me on Twitch. I did do some stuff on Elden Ring not too long ago, but just been busy with work for the most part. So you can just interact with me through our Facebook page and here on the Cardboard Cave podcast, just like everybody else. Orengo, where can they find you? Wrong direction. You're over there.
Hi. People can find me here with you guys. You can also find me in The Movie Guy. You can also find me in Cinema Podcast. You can find me in Subtitles Required. You can find me in XV and Richport, where they have After School Club and Cine Nerds. But that don't matter because, John, where can the people find you?
Well, guys, you guys can find me at my social media. You can find me as JDR117. That's where I'm going to be posting everything. Let it be movies, the podcast that I attend to, or pre-recorded content. And sometimes I will be doing live streams there of any video game. Probably will be Magic, but mostly you can find me as well with Orengo at The Movie Guy and Subtitles Required. And mostly and great, you guys can find me here at the Cardboard Cave podcast. So thank you for your support. Thank you for you guys always being there since last year. And I just hope that you guys enjoy next week an episode that we will tell you guys what we're going to be talking about, and we will be recording the first episode of the Commander Twist. I still don't know the name of the show, but we will record the first episode. There we will have our friend. I will be recording with Carlos, so we will be doing our first episode of that Commander with a Twist. So yet again, this is a small little message of our small LGS store that I will see all of you guys on Friday. Hey geeks, do you love comics, collectibles, and TCG? Well, here at Cardboard Cave, we have the place for you. Pass by Kapitan Granuja Comics and Games and find all your favorite geeky items there. Look for them at Facebook or Instagram, or call them at 787-659-7003. A store blessed by Nicole Bolas.